EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Poona Ford is there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. In for the sack, and that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Genty. To work forward to the 40-yard line. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Third year man, Will Anderson. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Fourth down.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tyree Wilson on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18. Watch out.
On play action. Stroud. To the left side. And caught by Schultz. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop.
3 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
All right.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here we go. 18.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
A run here with Mixon. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Already. 18. Let's hurt.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now second and
6. Here's a 2nd and 6.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Stroud to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he will get into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hooker. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, Hooker. The left side into the hands of Betts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Okay, break. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Back to throw. Hooker. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
The Raider field goal.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Oh, right.
Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. But dangerous. Nicole Hardman on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Hooker. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hooker to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It is 2nd and 6. Man in motion here is Tucker. To throw, Hooker. To find Genty out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Hooker going to work from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Raiders 6.
Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. But we do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
What's up? 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. On the run to the right. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jaden Higgins the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And he will score again. John Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. His big game continues. His third touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans extend it to a 21-6 advantage. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. To return is Tucker. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
In motion, dash.
19 target.
Here's Hooker. Drop this one down to Genty. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
On the tweak, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, this pass rush dials in right now. They get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal.
A tight end in motion now. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Las Vegas.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's to the 15. And he's in. Jack Beck. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Two-point attempt forthcoming as Hooker gets the offense set. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Two-point attempt forthcoming as Hooker gets the offense set.
The Raiders will line up for the
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to get a big two-point conversion there. Instead of being down 12, now the lead is only 10.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
That's to the left side, caught by Noel. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. He was going to lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
On the quick, right? 18.
Stroud to throw. He'll try to work the screen with Mixon. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Texans set to punt this one away. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go. Gotta be lying. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Hooker. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. In motion, Besh.
65.
Now, Hooker. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Back to throw. Hooker. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Now, inside the 25. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
First down.
Okay, ready.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
19 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Genty. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Here's Mixon. Uh-oh. Go Mixon. Still going. And he's got another one. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So, in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118. Outside.
Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Texans first down.
36-yard line.
Here we go. 118. Outside.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, here's a run by Mixon. He'll be taken down well short of the first down, gain of about 4, and it brings up fourth down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans